Right, welcome back to another Fortnite video, guys. I'm your host with the most, Dr. Dross. If you enjoy this rubbish gameplay of mine, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. And actually, I say rubbish, we popped off. But anyway, yeah, so if you're enjoying the content, make sure to sub, it really goes on. Like the content, subscribe, share, whatever you got to do, comment, I don't care. Anyway, thanks for all the support on the videos. Anyway, so what we're doing in this first game, me and the boy Izam, we used to play a lot back in the day, in the true OG days. And as you can see, we're popping off. Like, literally, to be fair, I weren't doing too well in the build fight that I got into. Well, can you really call it a build fight? This guy's just building unnecessarily, like boxing himself in. And I just didn't have patience for it. I never have patience for the building, editing rubbish, to be honest. I just don't. So I end up falling off the building, which is quite racked off, and taking a load of fall damage. But we managed to kill him though. Izam kills him. We then move forward, and we had to move with the circle. Obviously, the zone was closing in. And we end up building bases. I think we built about 3 different bases in different areas. But towards the end game, though, we get very, very unfortunate because we get circled in. Obviously, the zone's closing in, getting smaller and smaller. Storms come in. We got people trying to snipe us on the hill. They've got the best position. They've got the high ground. They have the advantage. We got people on the left that are being a bit sneaky. Obviously, we're just surrounded and everyone's pressuring us, you know. They're not shooting the people on the hill, the people on the left. You know, we're on the right, we're getting attacked by people on the left and by the people on the hill. The people on the hill aren't even shooting at them, it doesn't seem. Everyone's targeting us, as per usual, in classic Fortnite. Getting to the third party by everyone. But we can't really cry about that, can we, considering we always third party other people. So that would be a bit hypocritical. But anyway, I end up being a bit ballsy. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm running out of mats. Can't keep on taking shots and, you know, building around me. That's not going to work. I figured, you know what? Let me just slide up to these people. Let me just flank them, catch them. That's exactly what I did. Shot him dead. Obviously, ended up getting his mate, but he almost took me out and he took all my shield away. And then it was all down to us and the last duo on the hill, which had the better position, but I start bombarding them with rockets. Izam starts bombarding them with grenades, and I keep shooting the bloody wooden buildings. Next thing you know, we get the win. Absolutely brilliant! Okay, this next game is just pure comedy. Literally, I land on this house in Pleasant Park, and I didn't get a gun, but I got a trap, and I set the trap up in the house, and the dumbass that kills me follows my dead crawling body down the stairs and gets zapped to death, which is just like, how stupid can you be? We need to get an action replay on that shit, honestly. Like, it cracks me up watching it, man. Like, it's actually just pure stupidity. Like, what a retard. Anyway. So then, the guy clearly wasn't happy with me, as when he was crawling, he tried to headbutt me, like that was gonna work. So, then obviously, Sam comes along, executes him, as he's fucking stupid. Anyway, he carries on, killing people, and then, actually, while we're on the way to the reboot van, another idiot walks straight into my trap, so I get 2 kills, and I'm dead, and I haven't even got a gun. I haven't even got a gun all game, and I've got 2 kills. Genuinely, just man. And they don't even seem like bots either. I'm lost for words, honestly. So then we end up fighting at Loot Lake, and we get a couple kills, or I get a kill or 2, but pretty much, who likes fighting at Loot Lake, you know? It's pretty damn dangerous. So, we were camping in this modern house to start with, but we decided to just clear on out of there, because, you know, who wants to be at Loot Lake? And as the circle closes in towards the end of the game, we get towards the end game and it's a Loot Lake finish, so we got no choice but to head back to Loot Lake. After a couple fights elsewhere, we end up having to go back Loot Lake anyway, and then we end up posting in the modern house again on the outskirts of the lake. And of course, people are in a pretty awful position where they're being pushed out by the storm on the central island, and it's like, sucks for them. And then we end up getting crept up on at the end of the game, and we end up dealing with those threats, like Norton Internet Security. You think McAfee this? We just end up eliminating them threats, and then genuinely at the end game, like, I thought the final boss was gonna kill me. I really did, because I'm taking a lot of bombs to the face, and thank God we were playing build mode, because I would have been dead. I would have been finished. But luckily, Izam secures the win, and I didn't even have to put no effort in. So I'm just like, let me drink my tea. How you like your tea? Me like my one milky.